Hi everybody, I am Jennifer Merle Hampshire, and this episode is brought to you by whispersandink.net. I feel like I've let you guys down because we're 1 week away from Halloween, and we haven't done any Halloween projects. So I'm going to get on it today. Do you guys recognize this fold? Same as the apple and the pumpkin baskets. This one is going to be a spooky hill though. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to walk you through how to do the fold, and then we're going to create a different version of this card because I have some older nieces and nephews and they like a little bit more spooky. So that's what we're going to do for the second card that we do. So I'm going to take a swig of coffee. And we're going to get started. You will need the Wonderfully Wicked stamp sets. And actually, we'll be using the bat, the cat, Hava, Halloween, and the spider web. So we're going to be using a lot of this. And we probably could put that Wicked on the inside. But we didn't do anything on the inside, so I guess we could do something on the inside of this one. So you're going to need this label punch here. And you're going to need basic gray, gray granite, and a scrap of Whisper White. You're also going to need window sheets. And then the ink that I'm using is our Craft White, the Gray Granite ink, and the Memento or StazOn. For this one, it doesn't matter because we're not going to be doing any coloring. It was just what was on the top of my pile. So those are going to be the things that you're going to need. But what we're going to start with is I'm going to do a reminder of how to get the fold. And I'm going to bring in, and can I begin to tell you, I am super excited because I'm bringing in the new trimmer. And if you didn't see my Facebook Live video, I love the new trimmer. Look at this, you guys. Like, holy cow, super easy. The other thing that I love is that, remember, dark is death. So we don't want to use that for scoring. That's our cutting. We want to use this, our lighter one, which is the same way that it was on the old trimmer. So we're going to be putting in our 4 1/4 by 11 cardstock, and we're going to be putting it on the diagonal. And you guys, it does not matter, does not, if you do it this way or if you do it this way. It doesn't matter. And you want this corner in the groove there. And then, I know you can't see, but this corner is in our scoring groove as well. And once I put it down, I'll show you. Because I want to lock it into place. It locks. And so you'll see that it goes diagonal, just like that. And then we're going to do our score. And we'll lift this up, and then there's our score on our paper. So we have one more score to do because I found that doubled up on the cardstock the way that this is, it's easier to fold it if it's scored again. So we're going to, and I know you're supposed to do it this way, but because I scored it we're gonna do it this way. And I need to burnish. I'm gonna put that one to the side for a minute. Need to burnish all the way. And flip it over and do the other side. That just helps you get a better score, a better crease on there. And then you're going to, and you'll be able to see it, you're going to want to put this at the 6 inches. And then score again. And yes, you want the flat at the top because that's how our card sits, on the flat. Just like the last time. Put in a good score on that one. And then we're done with our trimmer. And then I'm going to put our sample back down there. And we're going to, this one, you guys, will not fit in a regular size envelope. Will not fit in a regular size envelope. All right. And it is not an exact science because the paper is, it's all good. Let's just put it that way. All right, so we're going to burnish our creases again so that we can kind of get it to lay flat. But here's the thing. We're going to unfold it to add to the spooky because we are going to bring in our craft white. And nope, I forgot to grab the sponge, so bear with me here 1 second. Here it is. Take your white sponge and you're going to rub it on the edges. And you can even rub it in to get that little bit of wispy, spooky look. And then you want to do the top here. And the same thing, kind of rub it in. And then you want to do the inside as well. All right. So there is our spooky look. We're not done with this yet. So we're going to bring in our gray granite cardstock. And we're going to bring in our label punch. And if you cut this at 2 inches, this gives you the perfect size for your tombstones. And we need 3 of those. This is the one time that we punch first. I know I'm breaking my own rules, right? And then 1 more. And I cut the paper at 2 inches in hopes that the tombstones will be pretty close in size. But you guys, it doesn't matter. You can do smaller tombstones if you want to. It's your card, it's all good. So we're going to bring in that white back and we're going to do the same thing. The same thing that we did with the card base with these tombstones. And we're going to rub all these edges. All right, there we go. There's all our tombstones and all our edging of white. We're done with the craft ink. And now I got craft ink all over my hand. So the next thing that we're going to stamp is, we're going to stamp in the memento. We're gonna give ourselves a couple of bats because bats are spooky and fun. And you guys, you have to fussy cut them out. I know, I hear you groaning. So we need 3. And then we trim them. Yeah, without losing all of it. And it doesn't have to be a perfect. Oh, there it is. All right. There's our 3 bats, and we have our tombstones. So now let's stamp the tombstones. We're gonna bring back in our black. Actually, no, sorry. We're gonna do the spider webs first. And we want spider webs on all 3. And we're gonna stamp that. And then stamp there. And then this one's gonna be the big one. Just like that. And now we're gonna bring in our black. So this first one, because we're gonna go in the same order, even though our card's gonna be a little bit different than the other one. There's our have a. And then our cute little black kitty. I love this little black kitty. Make sure that you get her inked up really good too. And she does not have to be in the middle. She can be off to one side. And then here's our happy Halloween. So there are 3 tombstones. And remember I said I was done with the Whisper White? I fibbed. We're going to pull that back in because we want to do spider webs. Spider webs of Whisper White. On the corner, over here. I think we'll open this up. And I think we'll do this one over here so that you'll see it that way. That looks good. I like that. All right. And then we'll do the corner on the inside. And then I think we'll do just this corner. And I think that's good. All right. Now, here's where the fun part starts. So here is, and let me burnish this one more time. There we go. Here is our card base. And because this cardstock is so thick, you guys, it's not gonna completely lay flat all the time. So, and I think what we're gonna do is we're going to put our tombstones in the cemetery like this. But we're gonna add some more spookiness to it because we're gonna pull in our silver thread. And I keep mine I keep a rubber band around mine because if not, it just goes all over creation. Literally. We're gonna do a couple of wraps around my around your finger. And we're gonna do on the Hava and the Happy Halloween, we're gonna put a couple of wispies. And it's just gonna stick on with a glue dot. So put your glue dot on. And you kind of want it to go a little crazy, right? Kind of the point of looking spooky. And we'll do this one. Put the glue dot on there. And we'll do, and I do wrap around just 3 fingers. I got pudgy fingers, so 3 fingers is usually enough. This one, oh, this one's, that one piece is really going crazy. There we go. This one, I think I'm gonna pull the sides out. And I know we should put the spider in here, but I don't know that I want to. I think we're gonna do this way. And this is way better than doing the glue. Oh my gosh, I had a class last night and we got glue everywhere. Everywhere. All right, we're gonna add another dot on there just for a safety measure. Yeah. All right, so there is our spider web part. And we're going to cover, I'm gonna take a piece of scrap here to cover this part of the spider web because I don't want it sticking to the back part of this front in case we want to put candy in there. And I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. So just take a little piece of a cutoff and cover up that glue dot, just like that. So there's your tip for the day. And then we'll need one of them, because I have another one for you too. We'll need dimensionals. And for this one, I think we're just gonna use the littles, the mini ones. And we're gonna make sure to put one on that other glue dot that we added. And actually you wouldn't have needed to add a second glue dot because you could have used your dimensional for that, but I wasn't thinking. All right, and then our kitty, she's so cute. I think our kitty's gonna get some wispies too, but I think I'm gonna do her a little bit different. So we're gonna take this off. And we're gonna put this one down here. Actually, we're not gonna do anything to that back of that kitty because I just remembered why we cut out those fussy cut bats. And then we're gonna put this, I think actually, yeah, we'll have to put that down. I think we're gonna raise this one up a little bit. See, this is why you don't adhere stuff until you pull it and put it on and make sure. There we go. This one is just gonna be tape runnered and stuck in the back here, just like this. Because you're asking, Jennifer, we didn't have any bats on the other one. We got those 3 bats, and we have the window sheets. So I do have one that's a little bit, here, I have one that's a little bit thicker than the other. So you might have to trim these. They're about 3/4 of an inch, give or take. They were just scrap pieces that I had. And I'm gonna trim this one up a little bit. I didn't measure, you guys, because it was what was in there and it's what's gonna work for the card. Do you remember when we did the shaker card and we used the dryer sheet for the window sheet so that things wouldn't get sticky? Same thing applies for this one. I don't want all that stuff sticking to it. So particularly the thread, because I want the thread to look kind of crazy. So we're gonna put this bat on that window sheet, and see what I like about it is that. And then we're gonna take our second window sheet. Gonna take our second window sheet and we're gonna put 2 glue dots on the bottom of this one. We put 1 on the bottom of the other. We're gonna do 2 on the bottom of this and we're gonna tuck it in. And then we're gonna take glue dots and we're gonna put more bats. And we're gonna put 1 bat here. And then another bat up here. So there is our card today. Oh, let's do an inside. At least the kitty, right? We have to at least put the kitty on the inside. Now that she's got some spider webs in there, I think we'll put the kitty. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put her there now. There. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll do one down here so she's peeking out. Just little ears. Just little ears peeking out. All right, so here is, without the embellishment or the cover there, here is our Happy Halloween Fancy Fold. Fun tips here, you guys. If you have any questions, as always, go ahead and leave me a comment. Go ahead and check out whispersandink.net. Feel free to share Facebook and on any social media. I am everywhere. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and subscribe to all of my other channels. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great day getting crafty, you guys. See you next time. Bye.